Hey everybody, KMO back for video number 2 in the TRT series. So today is exactly 3 weeks since I started the treatments. I have not done my injections for today. I'm a little out of breath because in the service of vanity, I'll just say it straight up front, I'm wearing the slimming black tank top, and I did some push-ups and dumbbell presses to get the shoulders all pumped up. Whew. But my gym is open again and I have not re-upped my membership. I have not been back. My pandemic weight gain continues apace. I'm a couple pounds heavier now than I was in the last video. And it's because, I'd been going to the gym regularly for the last few years, and then I stopped and didn't make any deliberate changes to my caloric intake, and I've just been gaining weight steadily. I'm about 15 pounds heavier now than I was at the beginning of this year. So, 3 weeks on TRT. From what I've been reading, I shouldn't expect much at this point. And, the things that really that motivated me to get on TRT, I guess I should remind you that when I started, my serum testosterone, I think was 480, which is in the totally normal range. So whatever symptoms I was looking at were probably not from low TRT, but, as they said at the Royal Medical Center, we're not here to make you normal, we're here to make you optimized. So 3 weeks in. A little bit more morning wood. I can't say that I'm feeling all that motivated to go out and pursue the opposite sex, but that wasn't really my goal. My goal was to get rid of the brain fog, to get some energy, to get some ambition, and to bring my sort of unbridled emotional responses back under control. Because most notably, I have a short fuse these days. If somebody makes me angry, I get really angry. Even in the moment, when I'm angry, intellectually I realize the provocation does not merit this level of response, and yet it comes out anyway. Also, this is symptomatic, maybe I already mentioned it, maybe I'm just now remembering to mention it, brain fog and memory problems. I'm hoping that those will go away. So, honestly, I don't feel that much different than I did 3 weeks ago. I'm still not back at the gym. I'm still doing token rear guard defense workouts, to slow the atrophy is really all I'm doing at this point. And as far as I understand, the dense muscle tissue gain is something that you have to be on TRT for a year to notice that. But here's one thing I did notice. About a week ago, in fact, it may have been exactly a week ago, I checked into a motel. And I got the Wi-Fi password. The guy just told it to me. I just repeated it in my mind as I walked back to my room. I got online. My room was completely inadequate. I did a video about this on my other channel. If I can figure it out, I'll post a link or a card or something, or maybe in the description. But I ended up having to move after midnight to a different room. So, I went out to the manager's office, and there was nobody there, and there's a number to call, and I got somebody out of bed to come get me a different room. Get into the new room, go to sleep. Wake up the next day, and I go to get online, and the motel Wi-Fi asks me for the password. Well, I heard it once the night before. I repeated it a few times to keep it in short-term memory. As I walked back to my room, I logged in, forgot about it. I'm like, man, what a bummer. I have to go back to the office and ask, because the phone didn't work. I couldn't call the office. I have to go back there and ask for the password. And then it just came to me. The number just popped into my head from the night before. That is not something I ever would have expected. And, it's not the way my brain works these days. Is that a TRT effect? I don't know. But it's the most significant thing that's happened to me in terms of changes to the way my mind and body are working and functioning, feeling, the way I'm experiencing the world. Suddenly, for a moment, the memory that I had in my 20s when I was in grad school, it kicked back on for a second. And I could remember a detail that I hadn't made any effort to commit to long-term memory. So yay. On the topic of shots, haven't done them yet today. I'm pretty much over it. It's not a psychological hurdle anymore. I am hitting the same, thigh muscles, the same place pretty much, and I am developing bruises in those sites. So I'm going to have to look around for other sites. That is all. I'll talk to you again soon. Well, not really soon, probably be a couple more weeks. Stay well. Oh, actually, one more thing. This isn't exactly TRT related, but maybe you've seen the internet ads for these things. The Jazzerciser. This is not, an endorsed video. I just ordered it because, I thought it looked promising. And I noticed a difference in the way my face is put together within the first couple of days. And I sort of fell out of the daily habit of using it ever since my road trip last week. But as far as I can tell, it works pretty well. And I can really feel, muscles being worked in my face that have never been worked before. Chewing gum does not approach the level that you get from these things. Now, you might notice I'm missing some front teeth, and you have to bite down on this thing. I've got the version that includes these strips. Let's see if the camera will focus on it. What if I hide my face? What if I take myself out of the picture entirely? I got the version that has these strips that you boil to soften them up, and then you bite down on them. I boiled it too long. As you can see, these things are just a gross mess. But the missing teeth in front don't seem to be any sort of impediment. I'm not feeling any pain or, it's fine. It's working. So, yay. Pay attention to my other videos to see if the shape of my face changes visibly over the course of the coming weeks. Or, stay tuned here. Talk to you later.